Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Marketing Botics podcast. This is going to be a weird one for me because actually this is going to be more for YouTube and than anything else, because I'm going to go through my process of utilizing local SEO, because I've had a lot of questions recently about how do you go ahead promoting local SEO? How do you do it? Because when I'm searching for myself in my area, I'm just not appearing, but I've got all the keywords and things like that. But there's a difference between traditional SEO and local SEO. So in this video, that's what we're going to go through. Let's get started with local SEO. It was amazing when Google started prioritizing local SEO, because you could start competing in your local area without the struggles of trying to compete against the big brands. So when someone's searching for, let's say, a decorator in Sheffield, you're more likely to appear for that search term when you're utilizing local SEO than you would if before it, when you got the big companies like B&Q and Wix and all that, who are utilizing all these keywords as well to try and get people in through their doors. So local SEO is very important, very, very powerful. And it's something that Google are going to push more and more with, because they really want to target the local sector. If ever if you haven't not seen it, I advise going to watch that film. I think it's called Interns, with Vince Vaughn in it, where they went to get a job at Google, and how they went to the local area to sign up the local businesses, because even back then it was all about getting local people on board, local businesses on board, and nothing's changed. In fact, they're prioritizing it more and more and more. So it's very powerful. But in order to make it happen, Google needs to trust you. They need to trust your brand. They need to know that you're reputable, you're credible, and there's so much that you can do to make that happen. One of them, obviously, the first thing that you need to do is set up your Google My Business. And if you haven't done that, that's the first thing really that you need to do. Most people probably would have set it up by accident. It's amazing how people go into Google My Business, set it up, and just leave it, and it's completely blank. And of course, Google won't promote that if it's blank. They just don't see the point. So, you need to make sure that you prioritize it. Now, Google My Business is changing. They want to move it more towards the maps. So, when someone types in your name or things like that, then you pop up in the maps. But let me show you what I mean here. So this is my Google My Business. So when I type in Marketing Botics, you can see that I appear for this here. So you can see on the right hand side here is my information, my Google My Business information, just here. And when you have got maps, it appears further down. Let me show you a map once. If I went to decorators in Sheffield, this here, you can see I got all my business map listings just down here as well. Yeah, that's a powerful bit of information, a bit of powerful place to be, because it's actually positioning you above all the organic searches and the snippets are just here. So it's a very powerful place to be. It's just making sure that you work hard to get there. So the first thing you need to do is make sure that you have your Google My Business listing. And look, if you've got one you haven't done anything with, make sure you log in. And when you log in using your correct account, you can see up here, I'm in my correct account up there, and I search for myself and it comes up just here. Then you can see it also brings up my my edit mode just here. So I can go to edit profile and I can edit all my information just here that I need. All the way down here, and so I can make those changes, like an add photo here, I can add logo, my cover photo, other photos just there, and I advise you to add as many photos as you possibly can. You can see there, I got my logo up just there, so everything's good. And so once you got your Google My Business listing up, the second thing that you need to be doing, so the first thing is setting up. The second thing you need to be doing is asking for reviews and going out to get reviews from all your customers. So anyone that you have previously worked with, you need to be sending them your link, and you need to be asking them to sign up. What I can show you here is if I go back to it just here, And on reviews, I can do get reviews just here. So when I'm logged in, get reviews. And what will happen is it will give me a link in which I can send people. So that's what I'm about to do with this, because Marketing Botics is my new channel. My new brand. So I'm about to send this out to all the previous people that I've done work for with my other brands, and ask them to give a testimonial, a review on me personally. Add it in there, because Marketing Botics is all about me, and that's what I'm going to do to drive that. Because once you start getting reviews, then Google starts understanding your trustworthiness. So if you particularly if you've got 5-star reviews, they start appreciating that other people love you, and probably more people want to hear about you. So that really, really helps the reviews. But another thing that they need to be doing is a bit like backlinking. If you ever heard of the backlinks within SEO, you create a blog, you've got keywords in it, and then what you do is you use backlinks, so you get other people to reference your blog in their blogs and on their content, which then gives that your blog kudos, credit, basically, because they can see backlinks, and they need to come from strong areas, strong backlink places, and that really does help with your backlinks. And it's the same with local SEO, but instead of it being backlinks to other blogs and things like that, you need to do what's called citations. And citations is all based around your contact information. So you can see here I got Century Business Center where I'm based, my telephone number, and then down here a bit of information about me. Now this can be a lot longer, and I probably will fill it out a lot longer. So you've got all this information here that needs to go onto your citations. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you start building the citations up using a citation builder. So there's many different citation builders out there that you can use, and the ones that I mostly use, like you've got Bright Local, which is an amazing site. It does take a bit of setup, but the good thing about Bright Local is that once it's set up, you can then just pop back in it and ask it to continue to add more citations, and it will give you the list of all the citations, where basically you can pick and choose all the citations that you want to do. So that's a very powerful tool, is Bright Local. But if you haven't got time to set things up and you don't really worry about the list, because you're like, well, I don't really know the citation channels anyway that I need to be going to. So you got like Yell, TomTom, Apple Maps, and you got the Mirror, the Times, the Telegraph, So, and then you got Yell.com, and you got loads of other ones, Foursquare is one. Yeah, there's loads and loads out in which I wouldn't even be able to think of, that you can choose from, hundreds upon hundreds, and you need to make sure that you start putting the information in there. So Bright Local is good to get set up. It's particularly good because it has a load more involved as well, that you can use, as well as just the citation builder. So you can monitor your local SEO as well, using this here, which is a monthly fee, but so it does start to add up. But if you want something quick and simple, then the one that I use is Fat Joe, just here. Fat Joe has a citation builder. So in services, just up here, I go to local citation building, just here. And then you can see I've got some pricing plans in which I can join up to. 25 local citations is 40 quid. 50 is 170, and then 100 local citations is 100. So you can pick which one you want. And this is how you go through ordering one. Now, it doesn't matter which one you press, because it goes through, they'll go through to the next page anyway, where you need to pick it again, which one you want. So let's just say I went for 100 citations just there. And then what I can do is I need to pick the UK. You can see I've already been on here. My business name, my website, and then this bit of information here I've got from the Google My Business, but I got from Google My Business, just here. And it needs to be a max of 100 words. So keep it short. Then you need to use keywords, and then you need your founder. So here I'm just going to put Chris Edwards or Christopher Edwards, and then my full address, phone number, and list and email address. And this is going to be like the one that I want on the to appear on the website. Sorry, on the citations. Now, the key to making this work is having exactly the same information as you've got on your Google My Business. So this telephone number, this address, right the way down to where these little commas are. Everything has to be exact. If it's exact, then Google doesn't have to worry about it. And if it's not exact, then a good thing about Bright Local is Bright Local has an option where you can tweak what they call harmful citations, so citations which don't quite work as well. So you can see, you know, which ones are harming you and which ones not, which ones are different. But again, if you want something quick and easy, then Fat Joe is brilliant at that. Once you've got it all, you can go through to the next page and you can follow their process in order to get these up. And then Fat Joe will get all these citations built for you. I suppose the only thing you should know, the negative, is like, because these go to several companies like Yale.com, you will start getting phone calls from these companies going, hey, you created your free listing, would you like to upgrade for blah 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 price? You know, so you will get a few of those. Annoying, but it's a cost of getting your citations up. You're probably thinking, well, keywords, what keywords do I need to use? Now, there's different ways you can get keywords. The first thing that you can do is you can go to your Google Analytics and see what you are being found for if you've got Google Analytics installed. The other way of doing it is go to something like SEMrush, just here, and then you can type in your, type in your email address, sorry, your domain name just here, and hit search, and then it will search for it. And then the other thing that you can do is you can also pick a competitor. So if you pick a competitor just here, so I should go to there. So that's where I would type it in. But if I go to a competitor, let's just say Neil Patel. See, he's not a competitor. He is massive compared to me. His brand is massive compared to me. But if I just do that there and then go to the UK, United Kingdom, and this is a free plan as well. So I'm showing you on a free plan, so you can just do this on a free plan. You can see here, down here, that top organic keywords are just there, and you can see what your competitor is trending for. Now, if I was you, I would search for a competitor in your local area. As you can see, I'm on a free plan, so I'm going to view available data. It's just going to show me some of the top ones just there. Yeah, obviously there's a lot here that I can't see because I'm not paid, but if you are searching in your local area, there won't be 45,000 keywords in which to search for, look through. So there'll be that. But one of the ways that you can get around looking in using the free plan as well, when it won't show everything, is up here. If you change your keyword difficult, thank you, not now. If you change your can't do that anymore. You used to be able to do that. You used to be able to change that and take advantage of the free plan. Can't do that anymore. But still, in your local market, in your local area, when you're searching a competitor, it will show you their top keywords in which you can use as well, as long as they are relevant to you. And that's a good way to look at that. There's other ones out there as well. So one of the others that we use is Keyword Finder, which is very powerful. Mango Tools just here. So you can search by domain again, and I can just do that. Keyword. Again, I'm showing the free plan. So you can see all his keywords here, in which I can filter. So like my min volume, if I maximum, want it to be a maximum of, let's just say 2000, and keyword difficulty between 10 and 40, which is good. Set filters just there, then I can see all these. So legacy marketer, no, crazy domains is another one he's got. So marketing. So yeah, I can see all the ones here. And if I search for someone local, so let's just say I was a decorator, so decorator in Sheffield, and what I can do is I can search for a local decorator, and then I can grab that and I can place this in here. And again, I can see which keywords they are trending for just there. My filters off as well. So painter and decorators in Sheffield, painters and decorators in Sheffield. So no in and in, painter and decorator Sheffield. So you can see there the search volumes there, which is very good as well. And the keyword difficulty is there, which is very light. So that's good. So if you're a painter and decorator in Sheffield, they're definitely ones that you want to be using. So that is a good example of how you can go about using that information and using those keywords into your keyword area just here. Brilliant for that. So yeah, so once you've started doing that, then you just give it time. You keep blogging, You keep using Facebook and Instagram as well. When you've got your address and your telephone number on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn and all that, then that will be picked up by Google as well. So they see it in more areas. And when you put in fresh content onto it, it will help make sure you get more reviews, adding photos to Google My Business, and you can start pushing your brand within the local market. It's really good, really powerful to do. A lot of people, small businesses, don't do this, so you can quickly get some really decent exposure in that area. So hopefully that helps you understand a bit more about local SEO and how you go about using it, how you go about getting your brand name. So if you're not appearing when you type in your brand name, if you start doing that and paying for citations, then it will start doing it. Look, it's not an overnight thing. It takes time. Nothing I can do about that. But the more that you blog, the more that you add photos and information. The same with at the moment, you can post onto your Google My Business. So, you know, you can do a lot with your Google My Business to make it work better for you and to really speed up that citation building and that trust with Google. So much you can do. Yeah, again, always here to help. If you have got any questions, then do reach out to me and do take advantage of my other blogs. If you are watching this on YouTube, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my podcast channel. Again, if you are listening to podcasts and you can't see exactly what I'm talking about, then do head over to my YouTube channel and the video is there in which you can watch. I do need to start doing some more walkthroughs like this, so it's a brilliant place to start subscribing to, should you want to. But if you need any more help and support, please reach out. Thank you so much for watching.